Hi all, welcome to my channel. I'm Mark, this is Mark's Mods, and today guys we're going to be doing our Enterprise D build. So we are going to do stage 55 of Build the Enterprise D. Now, there's a lot to do in this issue and there's a lot of screws to put in. I may have to stop the camera while I take a break or whatever, but yeah, we've got a lot going on in this issue and that will be revealed when we get over to the build desk. I'm kind of looking forward to this one, and I'm really looking forward to the next issue as well, because by then we will have our saucer section upper complete, which is going to be amazing to see. I am really looking forward to that. Which does mean we start working on the lower section, and that will take us more or less till the end of the build. So, well, we've got 120 120 stages, so we're more or less near the halfway point, which is absolutely fantastic. Anyway, let's get started with today's mammoth build. So, with all that said, let's get modelling.
Program complete. Enter when ready.
Okay guys, so here we go, stage 55. Right, so there's no windows or lifeboats to be put in this issue. We've got way a lot of other things to do. First thing we have is this panel here. Nice with the 1701D logo there. And this panel just wants to fit onto there, just like so. And then we need to flip this over, because we're going to be screwing this in from the bottom. And it's all FM screws, but we need 6 FM screws. So let's get 6 out. That's 2, 4... That's 6. Right, that's just off camera. So let's get this piece in. Fairly looking forward to this issue. Well, this issue and the next one. Because I've got a lot to do. Well, not so much in the second issue, but... So I'm just making sure I secure this in like I normally do. There we go, that's another one in. I do like the way these panels really are secured in. Okay, that's another one in. Need one at this top corner here. And then we just have 2 just down there. Now I'm going to make a kind of cushion for this. Yes, I've got this cushion, but I use it for all my builds. But what I do need is something that's gonna sort of got a hole in the bottom or a cutout. I've got a piece of like foam material that would be perfect for this, so I'm going to be using that, because I don't want to, as we work on the underside of the saucer section, I don't want to scratch any of the paint or anything on the top section, so I'm going to make something for this actually to sit on. Okay, so that's 6 of them in place. Now this is where it gets a little bit interesting, because if you remember this from stages 1 and 3, I believe it was, we're actually going to be putting this in today, so I'm really pleased for that. So I need to turn this over. This I'll be glad of when we're not turning it over all the time. We've got our various wires coming out of here, and what we need to do is thread these wires downwards. So I'm just looking which ones are going where. So O1T is going down. It's really hard to see in the picture, So O and T is going down, just down the middle. And then the rest of them are going off to this side. Hopefully that makes sense. Right. So now I want to put that in place. Wow, that looks amazing already. Wow, 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 wow. Okay, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Right, I need to re-flip this over because I need to check no wires trapped underneath. And that everything is coming through the way it should be. Not happy with that wire catching there. I'm just trying to shift the panel because I don't want to trap that wire or that wire either. Right. None are trapped anywhere else. No. That's not trapped. Right. So I can... Right, so there we go. That is that panel in place. Now, we have an obscene amount of screws to put in this. Would you believe? An absolute ton. So, I'm going to start from this section and work his way up. So, on this section here, we've got 2 screw holes here and here, and they want 2 BM screws fitting in. So, let's get them in first of all. Right, that's one in. And that's 2 in. Oh, and would you believe it? I just put that in the wrong blooming place. I don't know what I was thinking there. So, there we go. That is 2 in. Okay. So, these 2 pieces next want 2 BMs in there. One in. So what I'm trying to do is I'm just trying to break this down because we've got a lot of points where this has been screwed into. So I'm just sort of working my way through. So the next one we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 BMs. 1, 2, 3, 4 there. So far on this build we have put 10 screws in. So another one in here. So glad I've got this top camera now. Makes life so much easier. Especially when you need to do like wide angled work like this. That's one in there. Might have a blister after this, but it will be worth it. Okay. That's 14 screws in there altogether so far. Okay, so the next ones we've got 2, 1 and 2 in there. They again are BMs. One in there. And one in there. Okay. Then we've got 2 BM screws just here and 2 just here. So 4. So that's 20 screws we'll put in by this step, and this is only step B. Oh, this is quite enjoyable. I've been looking forward to it. I mean, I've got about 4-ish stages on backup, and so you can imagine I've had this stage for a while. So just been wanting to get in there and get it done, but I'm like, no, Mark, don't rush it. Just take your time and enjoy it. So yeah. Okay, so by the next screw we will have put in 20. My arm is starting to get a little bit tired, but I'm okay for now. It's just nice that something we did right at the beginning is now going on. I do like them episodes. Okay, so what we need to do next is we need to remove this circuit board. So I'm going to remove the screw there. And remove the screw here. Now you have to be careful on this circuit board because it does short if you're not careful. I'm just going to unplug this wire here coming off this circuit board and then just pull that away. Now what that's going to do is that's going to let us have access to the screw holes underneath it so that we can screw the rest of the bridge in. Okay, and that is with 2, 4, 6, 8 BM screws. So that's 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right. Oh, here we go. This one I might need to have a rest after. Right, so I'm going to go for the centre first. This side. The only time I've ever known a build to have so many screws in one issue is the Root Master. Apart from that, wow. Another one in. So 28 screws later, in a second, we'll be singing for joy. That's 4 of them in. Just making sure I'm getting these in the right places, which I am. Next one is there. Excellent. Next one is in the gubbins down here. Right, and then we just got 2 more to do. One is just down here. Okay. Right, my wrist is starting to hurt now. But I want to get it to a certain spot and then I'll have a quick rest and gather myself for the next part. So far, I've been at this bench screwing it in about 15 minutes. Okay, so that is all the screws in. Next, what it wants us to do is it wants us to put this circuit board back on. So just trying to find out where it lines up. Yeah. Now they did give us some replacement screws for this, but I'm not going to use them because I don't think there's really much wrong with the screws that we've already got in there. So that's one in there. Might be a reason. I don't know. I can't remember what screws these were put in originally with. Okay. So with that in, it wants us now. I wonder if they were BMs because the FMs look a lot thicker. But where we've got two spare holes on this where we haven't screwed it in, it's now asking us to screw it in. So, okay. And I also need to remember to put that lead back in, which I'm going to do now, so I don't forget. Okay. Last thing we want is to come to this and, yeah, have a problem because we've just forgot probably a simple thing to do. Okay, so that's 30 screws. New screws we put in. So I can probably carry on with the next bit. So let's have a look. Right, so it wants us to put in some wires. Okay, so let's work this out. It wants O1T, which I know is this one here. O1T is to go into here. So for me, it's bottom, right, one in. Okay, so that's O1T in. Then it wants us to put in O1U. O1U. Nope. Here it is, O1U. Now this one, I'm just hoping it stretches. Yes, it does. The reason for that is this has got the Arboretum mod on it. So I was a bit worried whether this would stretch, but it will do. Right, so that one's in, and it's not asking us to put any others in because, oh, hang on, O1V. Right, where does it want O1V in? Oh, right, okay, O1V wants to go up onto there. Okay. So I'm just double checking everything. I think I'm happy with everything. I think I might have a bit of a wire cut trapped. I hope not. Right, so I'm just going to pause the camera now. Just let my arm have a bit of a rest and I'll be right back after. So back in a sec.
Eventually.
Okay guys, so my arm is rested. Sorry about that. Right, so we're not stopping there with this though. The next thing we need to do is we're going to be doing the Inpulse engines for the saucer section. So the way that you want this is they want to start with the right hand side first of all. So this side. And these sort of kind of match up a little bit like that. Now they don't stay together, which I'm a little bit about, and maybe I might have to do something about that. But we'll see how they fit. Now we should have a spare cable here. Spare LED here. And we're just going to slot the LED in. Get this right. So slot the LED in. I don't know if that's a better fit. I don't know. It's a bit fiddly. Okay. Then we're going to place this onto our hull just here. Just like that. And then we're going to secure them down with 2 8p screws. So just trying to get one loaded up while I'm holding this, because it will want to shift off. Okay, try and not hold it now. Okay, this is the second one going in. Now, how well does that hold? That lens is not really holding, so I could just bob a bit of super glue maybe in front of it. So once we've done that side, we need to do the other side. So this side here, we have our LED here. We're going to get an AP screw loaded up. Okay. So, put the lens in. It's easier said than done, I've got to admit. Because the two are not easily fixed together. Right, I think I got it. Turn it around the other way. Line it up. Right, that's in. So yeah, I think maybe off camera, I might just bob a little bit of glue, because I don't want to lose anything. Oh, it doesn't say anything about testing the lights on this one, which is fine. I will test them probably off camera to make sure they're working. But I just really want to do a big reveal and switch it on once we've got everything put in. So this is definitely the video of the week on the channel. I should do that, shouldn't I? Video of the week. Okay, they are in. So, you think that's it? It's not. I need to move the saucer section away now. And we're going to go actually to the build camera, because this is our battery holder and switch for our first nacelle. And what it's asking us to do, it's very similar to the battery box. We've got a nut here that they want us to put in. These things never go in first time for me. They always go in at an angle. No. I didn't say anything because I didn't want to jinx myself, and then, yeah, but, yeah, just proves they never go in. Then we've got this cap. This cap is just going to fit over, just like that. And then we secure that in with 2 AP screws. and we will be done. So yeah. Okay, and that is in place. So, and that is definitely all we have to do in this stage. So, what I am going to do, I'm going to go to the overhead camera. I very rarely use this, and it's a little bit fluttery. That's a bit better. But if I turn this over and reveal, that is our bridge deck fitted. Look at how amazing that looks. That is superb. I love the Inpulse engines here as well. Amazing. That is truly out of this world. I'm really impressed. Really, really impressed. I have taken the transporter emitter pads off because I have actually repainted them. I just need to put them back on, which I will do for next week's video. But yeah, I'm really, really chuffed with that. So guys, that is stage 55 complete. Well guys, that is it for stage 55 of the Enterprise D. What a stage that was. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Lots of screws to put in, but oh goodness me, she looks amazing now she's got the bridge deck on. And I can't wait to start working on the underside, to be honest with you. I'm going to create that thing that I was on about to place her on. And it's just kind of got her own stand then a little bit, if you know what I mean, temporary stand until she's done. And that way just none of the paintwork will get scratched underneath, which is the main thing. That's what's worrying me most of all. But so glad I chose this model to do. Really am so glad I chose it. Anyway guys, if you like this video as much as I did, please could you give it a massive thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed already, please remember to subscribe and hit the notification bell and you'll be notified of any future videos. But as for always, stay safe and bye for now.